Hello students. Today we will continue with the part 2 of the explanation of understanding diversity from the Milestone book. This is Priyanka Sanyal from TIGPS Siliguri. So let us start with the explanation. India. India is a land of diversities as we know, because in India not only different culture is there, different people live in the country and different which belongs to different religious backgrounds, different communities, different caste backgrounds. So India is full of land of diversities. So there now these people who are living, different types of people, different backgrounds of people who are living, they are not this trend is not happening in modern time, but it has existed from history. It has existed from the past time also. Now many historical events from, we can say, our country has the influence or the culture of Aryans, Mughals, British. So this has added a variety, a new a freshness in our culture. Now historical development shaped and influenced different social groups, even different social groups, even different type of society formation have been also done if we look back at the history. And our India has a different social backgrounds, also has a variety of social backgrounds. Now these differences, this variety can be divided into three types, that is economic, social and political diversity. First is economic diversity. For example, that physical and climatic condition determine the economic activities of the people. So therefore physical environment and the climatic environment also influence the activities of a region. Now for instance, people who are engaged in the coast, they earn their living through fishing, whereas the people living in the hills, they earn their living through farming, through tea farming, like terrace farming, which we tell tea gardening. So therefore since there is climatic difference of from coastal area has a humid climate, hill area has a colder climate, therefore their living lifestyle, their living conditions, their food, their dress will be also different. So these type of variety comes, even their income source will be also different. So this leads to economic diversity. This is a type which is known as the economic diversity. And today, in the age of airplanes, emails, traveling, work and leisure has become more and common, faster, easier, and people of India, with this fast mode of technology, fast mode of traveling, their culture, the culture of India is also changing, and people are adapting to different culture. Next is the social diversity. For example, like in a family, a social diversity consists not only society but a family. Now, family is a social group where different people, like your uncle, aunt, mother, father, they are part of your family, and they are different people, but where only parents and children are living, like father, mother and the child is living, they are known as nuclear family. And where your uncle, father, mother, cousins, you all live together, they are known as joint families. Now the joint families are more in common, means in villages. Now if you see the in cities, if the idea of joint families is less, because people like to live their own isolated life, so people like to get separated. So in cities you will find more nuclear families. Now in order to, a group of family living in the same area or the village is known as community. Now, many communities living in a region with common government forms a nation. Now, a family forms the community, and a community forms the nation. So, therefore, lots of social variety is there, lots of social differences is there. So, in India, we have many different communities. We already know and have already discussed what are those communities, you know. Now, basically, not only communities, we have people of different languages. Like in a society, if you see, or in a flat, if you are staying in a flat or a building, you will see that near your houses or a flat or your society, not only one language people stay, different language like Bengali, Hindi, Bihari, lots of people of families live together. So this creates a community, this creates a culture, this creates a diversity in not only through language diversity, but it is also a kind of social diversity, because you not only learn your language, you can adapt others language also, you adapt others language, you try to learn others language. So it creates a diversity, it creates a habitat, it creates adapting to those cultures. Now, similarly with religions, different people are opting for different religions, you know. Now those who are some lots of people in India, there are Hindus, Muslims, Christian, Jews, Parsis, as in history also I have mentioned, because lots of various people who existed in that during that time, different communities of people, Aryans, Mughals, I discussed. So from that background only, different types of religious people who belong to different religious background, so people try to adapt those cultures also. Now, lots in India, lots of festivals is also being, celebrated. You even we also exchange different types of festivals. We try to adapt these cultures. So there is this cultural, this religions difference, community difference. This creates diversity, which is a social diversity. It creates a harmony. It creates a exchange of cultures. Now, what do you mean by, as I said, diversity is there, difference is there. So, how can we hold back this how can we hold, how can we control, or how can we solve this problem of differences? Or how can we solve that, if even being different, how can we be stay together through the means of unity? So therefore it is said unity in diversity. Now, diversity is found in our country, which gives a nation a rich cultural heritage. Now, it gives a rich cultural heritage. It gives makes us special, because lots of different types people, different backgrounds of people stay in our country. Some people have different languages, people have different religions, people have different food habits. So these are all underlying in unity, but still we our country is together, our country is one, our India is democratic, our country is one, therefore it is unity is there. So there is an element of interdependence among different communities, which binds us together. So this is known as unity in diversity. Now, how this unity and diversity concept came? This concept came from the Jawaharlal Nehru's book, that is Discovery of India. Now, in here he says that diversity of India is tremendous, yet with all difference, people have retained their peculiar characteristics of hundreds of years. We know that we have difference, lots of differences, lots of different backgrounds of people staying in the country, but still people are adapting to those cultures, people are staying in unity, people are creating the bond among themselves with the help of this culture. So in this is the concept about unity in diversity. Therefore staying unity creates a bond, staying one creates a bond, staying together creates a bond. Therefore even if there is diversity in our country, people stay in unity, and this creates a bond. So therefore children, thank you for I hope you have understand the video, and thank you for seeing the explanation video, and that's all for the chapter 1, diversity. So we'll meet you in next video. Thank you.